Hi everyone, my name is Ciara Tuite and I am delighted to be invited to read at the Mariah Edgeworth first ever Virtual Literary Festival 2021. As a native of Edgeworthstown, I feel lucky to come from the place where Mariah penned her reputable works, and I'm happy to follow in her footsteps as a female author from the Midlands. I am also a painter and a performer, and I had the pleasure of playing one of the characters out of Mariah's esteemed novel Casa Rackrent in the Backstage Theatre, Longford, a few years ago. So my own writing is approached like my painting, abstract, building up layers and histories, switching between genres, present moment and memories. I spent lockdown living in southwest Kerry, so I'm going to read an extract from a novel that I'm working on based on notes taken during this time that delves into the life of an artist intertwined with travel, nature and personal discourse. This piece is called A Rocky Start. January the 4th. For some reason I am stuck in December. That was last month. Time. I have a head cold, and with COVID one can't have a sniffle without being seen as a super spreader. I've no dry cough or loss of smell, just a runny nose and achy bones. The world seems weird this Monday, a day when everyone is supposed to be going back to school or work, looking ahead to new beginnings. Part of me feels like I should succumb to the Netflix craze and buy a cable to binge on a few recommended shows. It might numb my thoughts. But I know that's not the way I want to start the new year. I am happy with my limited channels. It makes my viewing quite diverse. I actually watch a programme right through instead of just flicking. I am a flicker. The sky is blue, the roads are icy, a winter juxtaposition. Perhaps January this year is not about new beginnings or jetting off or studying. Perhaps it is about resting, listening to your body, hibernating, slow walks, early nights, reading, and a good dose of vitamin C. 5,000 cases. The whole country will be hibernating soon. January the 5th. 853 people in the hospital, 73 in ICU, daytime temperatures 4 degrees, tissue paper 0, day since my last period 35, day since the new year began 5, motivation 0. But the sun is out, not high in the sky, and it shines across the water, and a daytime moon says hello back. I drive to the shop to buy soup. My heart is saying to get the chicken for the Jewish penicillin to help lessen the sniffles, but the head says vegetables. I deliberate at the fridge section, not too long because COVID doesn't advocate for congregations in the supermarkets, especially in small corner stores. I committed a crime yesterday. I felt up the pile of avocados in the vegetable aisle, hoping to find a soft, ready-to-eat one. If this disease lives on surfaces, and if I have it, then I might have passed it on to the next avocado lover by my non-conscientious actions. Damned if I was going home with a rock-hard fruit at €2 a pop. It is far from avocados you're reared on. It is hard to be angry or sad when the eye sees clouds like spaceships sitting over the mountains. And quietness, such quietness. I would love to peek into the homes of the nation. What is everyone doing today? January. Blessed art thou, January. Chicken soup it is. January the 6th. I see 3 airplane plumes in the sky, one below the other. Happy Nullig Naman. I am posting a picture of myself with a powerful sturdy stance, legs open like a man. Hello, I am here. I am not a feminist or promiscuous, and definitely not sexy. I am just me, probably bored, and trying to honour the glory days of being a woman. In no man's land. Someone between the age of 30 and 48 years, neither middle-aged or considered youthful. Perhaps as a tri-scenarian, I am meant to be too busy with children and a career to go poking around for an age name. I am here trying to undo the decades of thinking I was just my body, the physical. I know the power of the female form, but I didn't know its true worth. It is not beauty for beauty's sake. I am so much deeper than that. It is Mother Earth stuff. Stuff being one of the more unsexy words to use here. January the 7th. The geese are back. I watched them use their aerodynamics expertise to protect each other from the cold bite this morning. Not sure if these are the Brent geese that were here last February. Why would they come back already to a cold Ireland? I am guessing it is because we are warmer here than up north. They make a perilous 5,000-kilometre journey to Canada each year and back to Ireland through Greenland. Over 7,000 cases, more restrictions, an invasion of the DC-Washington headquarters by Donald Trump fans, one Kerry reporter for CNN News who is now a social media hit, one woman shot in the Congress building, all schools shut. One seal spotted for the first time in months. I whistle at him down the beach. No one hears except the dogs. One herring, alone. Why do herrings always stand alone, looking like the grandfather of the bird pack? Or grandmother. All the space in the world, but I still choose to sit in my car to write, enclosed in a tin can. Is it habit, luxury, or stupidity? There is no wrong or right answer here, only the question, how does it make you feel? January the 18th. I am beginning to notice that I'm not the only one who sits in the car using it as a workspace. To the right of me is a man in his 30s with a microphone headset ready to conduct a telesales call. He holds his mobile up high, looking for better reception on this rainy day, and adjusts his mouthpiece to begin. Behind me is the local bus hire, a driver sitting in his spot, taking a break at the regular hour of 12 to 1. Now that cafes are shut, everyone has lunch with sea views and mediocre coffee from corner stores and petrol stations. Sitting in the car is warm and cosy. It is also like working outside, inside. One has the best views of the expansive ocean out the front window, feeling like they're on a boat. This can't be achieved from a swivel chair in the office. I lived in my car for a year in Australia, like a home on my back. It was my safe space. Mr. Ford asked the people what they wanted, and they said faster horses. He gave them the car. Thank you, Henry. You gave me my independence. January the 31st. The last day of the month. Layers of grey through the car window. Rock, sea and sky. There is a whole universe to that one tiny rock I picked from the shore, the size of my upper thumb. I can see eternity, fields, galaxies, extremities, subtleties, greyness, oneness, heaviness, lightness, you and me. I see a lifetime of ocean. I see it as part of a bigger rock, a boulder, that boulder part of a bigger thing, plateau, tectonic plates crashing together, breaking particles of earth to arrive at my feet. I pick it up, bring it home, and look at it often. I feel tiny beside this rock. I feel modest. It crashes ego, paranoia, pressures, shackles, puts me in my place, in our place. Part of the particles, part of the plates, the stars on its surface in the sky, part of the ley lines across its body, borders and boundaries, part of the chaos silenced by the earthquakes that break apart the rocks, to shake up life and restart again, with the shift of the axis, with the changing tides, and with nature's cries.